Greetings, everyone. Welcome to part 2 of our special Super Bowl Sunday themed Dungeons and Dragons campaign. If you have not listened to part 1 yet, I definitely urge you to do so. In part 1, we left our heroes at the town, just about to enter the tavern to figure out exactly what's going on and where they need to go to hide the bomb before it goes off and they run out of time. So, like we had in part 1, there are 4 of us who are taking this journey. We have myself, Derreck, and my Screen Heroes co-hosts, Ray and Ryan. We also have Nicole, who's been on the podcast before, and we have our special guest, John, who is our dungeon master for the evening and created the campaign for us. So definitely a thank you to him. So we will continue now with part 2. Like I said, we've just left our heroes about to enter the tavern.
I want to go up to the barkeep and chat him up a bit.
Okay.
Flirt with him too.
And flirt with him.
There you go.
All right. Are you doing this with the wolf skin on?
No, not anymore.
The dragonborn
Okay.
soaked.
So you
That
added
is on the horse.
Okay, you added that to the...
I am doing this with a peek at the jewelry bra thing.
Okay.
And I guess
You're kind of doing one
while
of these
she's
numbers.
doing that, I should probably be sitting at a table.
Why don't
across
you
the
go over
room.
where the dice are at and just go gamble us some money? Make us some money.
With what? I don't have any.
They don't know that.
You do.
Oh, do they? Go?
I do?
You should all have a little bit of money.
At the bottom.
At the bottom of the
Next
sheet.
layer.
10, 15, I think.
Oh, GP.
Yeah. There you go. Go gamble
That's-
some of that.
that's
Make us some
gold
money.
All right, fine. I will go gamble.
All right.
I'm going to join Sephora to help, convince this
Do you
guy
have
a
your
little
jewel
bit.
bra
And
out
I
too?
do not, but I'm cute as fuck, so it's fine. I also ask my own questions.
Okay.
To ask the barkeep. So.
All right. Hey, what can I get you?
I would like some honey mead, please.
All right, we can do that.
And a leg of mutton. I'm hungry.
Oh, princess gave you.
All right.
I'd like a glass of milk.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sure.
The rest of the bar starts laughing at you.
Yeah, the rest of the bar kind of eyes you oddly.
It's a suspicious thing to
and-
do.
Yeah, way to go.
Yeah, and the barkeep kind of gives you an odd look, but he hands it over.
A cleric, or whatever mumbo jumbo.
I
You're actually a
explain
cleric of a thunder god. So, I mean, this whole, like, you don't have to be, like, this pious priest.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're kind of a cleric of Thor.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so.
Gotcha.
Much cooler.
I explained that she's our DD.
Oh, I see.
I
Is it
have
the-
to keep track of everyone. But
I thought,
She babysits me.
okay,
Yeah.
so,
it's a bit of a lush.
I see.
Which could be, good for someone if I...
I'm an alcoholic and a loose woman.
Clearly. Alright, so, yeah, he hands over what you ordered. So, don't get many Outlanders around here. Where y'all from?
We are from...
We do a check to make up something really
Totally,
good.
yeah.
Something really creative.
To be an intelligence check.
Which I had no bonus for. None of us do. We're all stupid.
Alright,
Alright, let's go roll.
let's do this.
I rolled a
19.
There you go.
Nice. Alright.
Oh, wait. What is this? Because that's a 6. What is this?
9.
That's a 9. I rolled a 9.
Okay.
So, I say that we are from the land of the Seahawk God.
Oh, wow, okay.
I would have gone with Panther, but
No, because then he knows that we're getting ready to drop a bomb.
You guys
off.
are really from the Panther.
We actually kind of got lost a little bit on the way. We must have been drinking a little too much in the last town over. So,
See.
but we
We
thought
have-
you guys looked interesting. We wanted to maybe do some trading here. And
Sure. Shame about what happened to you guys.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah, I mean,
We're fine with
at
it.
least you're not Vikings.
Right. Right.
Anywho.
Or Eagles.
Yeah.
who?
Oh, good. So, what else can I do for you?
Well, I, being the very loose woman I am, I'm concerned why there's not more grown, attractive menfolk around here. What happened to all your men in this city?
Oh, they're mostly below. It's getting that time of year.
In the temple or
Yeah.
dead?
No.
They're with Hades now.
Not that kind of below. No. They're mostly in the temple.
Oh, okay. What are they doing down there? What, do you guys have a temple?
I'm actually pretty interested in that myself.
Oh,
Being,
wow. Make me a deception check, which is going to be charisma as well. So you get +1 if you don't have it trained.
9.
So you're at a 10 total. Okay. These savages from out west, for some reason every year they try to raid our temple and we have to beat them back, and it's honestly ridiculous, but that's a lot in life. So they're all down there trying to keep guard.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you have to
Yeah, we had to
go
get
through that.
extra guards on the back door after what happened last year.
Oh man, what happened last year?
Well, they found the back door.
Oh yeah.
Nearly got us, but
I have that problem all the time.
Like she said, very loose.
It's understandable.
like in the butthole.
Things just fall out.
So, I mean, are you using your temple right now, or is it just you guys are?
Right now we're on alert.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we're not really
it's not to pray to the horse god?
Not right now. No.
Well,
You're feeling
is there any
better
way
about
for?
oil?
I'm actually interested in the different religions in the area. So, is there any way for me to talk to some of your clerics anyway?
Well,
I mean, I'm assuming they're still around.
Yeah,
somewhere.
I mean they're around, but they're down there, and you're not getting in. So
Oh,
that's the thing.
Who would we talk to?
I mean, is there anyone we can talk to just to see if there's anyone we can speak to? We're just trying to make the most of our.
Aren't you outside?
Just trying to make the most of our excursion here, since it wasn't really planned.
Well, the leader of our town. So I wasn't entirely truthful when I said that all of our men are underground. The leader of our town finally decided to take things into his own hands and marched a couple of our boys out west to try to, stop the problem at its source.
So he's
You took like an entire task force? Like you're taking this entire...
A lot of people, yeah.
Wow.
Are you just gonna attack the kitty god people?
That's the plan, yeah. That's what I hear.
It's pretty logical. It's understandable.
Right. I mean, we had a bunch of soldiers in here. They chat,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
So, how do you feel about that?
Oh, I'm fine.
Uh-huh.
Totally fine. I'm so curious about this temple. I'd really like to get a look at it.
I'm sure you
We
are.
definitely don't want to go out west. That sounds like a
No, that
pretty
sounds awful.
hokey endeavor. Of course,
Yeah.
even here. How many people do they usually send here? Like, are you guys gonna be getting invaded pretty soon?
Yeah. We may have already.
I want to badger this guy a little bit harder. I'm like,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
it's like, come on, you're not telling me everything. So it's gonna be a 9 plus. Do I do my persuasion?
Yeah.
4, so 13.
Okay.
Like, tell me more. What's really on your mind?
Well, it's a little suspicious, I would say, that pair of attractive women from out of town just come into my bar on today of all days, and I see you came in with that hulking beast of a man over there. I don't know.
Oh, he is a beast. That's correct.
Just trying to earn a living over here.
Well, I want to put the barkeep's fears at ease. So do I roll a certain check? I want to explain that.
That would be a deception,
Yeah.
since you're actually lying to the guy.
Does she have deception? No. None of you guys have deception, so you just
Right.
better
So
roll
it would just
really
be
good.
plus your charisma's a 16, right?
Can I aid her?
My wisdom, yes.
No. Oh, what's your charisma then?
Charisma.
15.
15
Oh.
over there. Okay, so that's a +2. So
I'd like to aid her.
Sorry. Just to explain that we've traveled through some pretty dangerous places, so we have some serious people.
Okay.
So and we have our nature guide over here that takes care of
Hey guys, you guys doing okay in there? Need anything?
No, we're good.
All right, the horse is good.
Good,
And
thanks.
the pelts. The pelts are good too.
Thanks, Morris. You're doing good stuff.
See you guys.
You're a part of things.
3. I suck.
9.
Okay.
Again.
So you got an 11, and you did not succeed at aiding her.
Okay.
Okay.
So now he
Sorry,
really
Helms.
knows.
You're both terrible.
Like, yeah, well, you seem awfully eager about the temple, and, you know, you could absolutely just be fur traders in from the Seahawks, but, I'm not taking any chances.
Can
Okay.
I do a perception check to see who's all in the bar?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think we should be from the Adel Sea, but
I also want to make a snarky comment that, forgive me for being so nosy, but this sounds a little boring. And there's a hole in the ground for your temple, so excuse me.
Okay, so
you want to
gonna
insult
the guy?
You want to insult the people about their home?
Yeah. I'm like, look, we're from out of town.
1 perception check.
Okay.
Plus 3.
I mean, you can still see that there are people here, and
How
but the
many
people.
people?
Okay, so there are 5 people at the table throwing dice with Derreck, and then sitting at the bar there are 3 others. But yeah, they all seem the people throwing dice are either quite old or quite young. So like 16 or 60.
So you got those guys, right?
Has he earned any money doing this gambling?
We can roll that up in a second.
Okay.
I've won all of the money.
You probably
Oh,
haven't, knowing you. You
so-
probably lost all your
All
money,
your
and then
money.
also her money too.
Well, I look at Sephora. That's your name.
I'm trying not to
Sephora.
make any enemies over
So-
here, okay? You win a little, you lose a
Look at
little.
Sephora, and I'm like, so according to this bartender, they probably have an
Look up
army
the thing.
coming here to attack them, and they have an army attacking them, and they're all hiding in a hole in the ground. Excuse me for being rude. That's just how I am. But we should probably go trade elsewhere. Her money's no good here.
Let's
Seriously.
leave. We're leaving the tavern.
I was trying to find one redeeming thing about the sound, and
The
not
mutton
even
was
that.
okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was alright. A little dry, but
No, I mean, don't insult them. I mean, come on.
no, I was washing it
Yeah,
down with
we're
honey
doing that all the
mead.
I'm wondering if we should do like liar's dice.
Roll to see how much you've made.
What am I rolling on? I don't have luck.
Face.
Right. So it would be. No, there was.
Yeah, we don't have luck.
Yeah, there was one. There was a game that I found a while back which used like 3d6s and.
We could just play war and see. You roll once and d6 versus
Yeah,
one
but
d6,
that's-
and whoever gets the highest. Yeah, it's boring, but
That's boring.
It's all good. I'm really just doing this so that way I'm not drawing extra attention to the 2 women who are drawing way too much attention
Right.
to themselves.
well, they walked into
Sorry.
the Dragon
So-
Man.
Here we go. We can play a dice game called In Between.
All right.
So we need 3d6s. All right. So, how much would you like to bet starting out?
Oh, we'll just go with 1.
Okay. All right. These odds are actually doubled, so you either win 3 or you lose your 1.
Okay.
The rules of the game is that you win if this orange die is in between the values of the purple and the black die.
Okay.
Okay?
Bummer.
And so that is a loss. So that is 1 gold down the toilet. Would you like to keep going?
Yeah, let's do another one.
All right. You can also just like hang out at the table and like cheer on other people as they're playing. So you don't feel like you need to hang out over there if you don't want to.
You can do whatever you want. This is
more.
Dungeons and Dragons.
That technically works. So
You get 3.
So,
You are
so I'm up 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, let's keep going.
All right,
2.
let it ride.
No,
only
it's
lost
up
1.
Up 1.
No.
It's
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh wait, well,
Well,
yeah. I mean, if we're getting
is
ties,
that how it works?
that is how it works.
You guys still doing good in here?
Yeah,
Horse is still
So-
good.
you are up 3 now.
I just want to
Oh,
let you
I'm,
guys
I'm,
know.
I'm making some money here.
Yeah.
This is good. I'm up 3.
Cool. Well, maybe you can just buy off the entire
So,
village.
yeah.
Right. And you probably have time for another, let's say, 3 rolls before these two either get themselves thrown out or leave themselves.
Okay, well, I'll do another roll then. Let's
Alright.
make a couple more bucks.
Okay, all right. Let's
What
see what we got.
You know.
That's a shame. All right.
So I'm
Are
up
you
2.
keeping track how much? Okay.
I'm up 2.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do one more roll, but I'm gonna bet 2 this time.
Okay. All right. So
High
you're
roller.
even right now. You could gain 6, or you could break even.
Right.
Oh wow.
Oh, triple 6s.
Triple
That should be like
sixes.
some really big pot you win there.
Yeah, I didn't actually expect it to happen. But this is the thing.
The
It's
odds
like,
are not
that's-
good.
Yeah, so that would be a quadruple. So yeah, that's 8 gold for you.
All right, cool.
Yep.
I almost doubled my money.
Yeah,
There you go.
nearly.
That's good.
Yeah. The rest of the people who were playing look at you like you're a giant asshole.
Yeah, because you just like emptied the entire village of all
I
their
am
funds.
sorry.
You just took all their money, and then you're like, oh, I'm out. See you guys.
Peace.
Well, I'm assuming we hear some excitement over there,
Yeah.
and we're like, oh
Absolutely.
man, maybe this is panning out to be pretty well for us.
Mhm.
So we go over to see what's going on.
All right.
I'll buy everybody at the table an ale.
Okay.
Well, we don't know what that costs.
That costs about 2 silver pieces a person. A
I
silver
have
piece is
25 gold.
1/10 of a gold.
You're
So-
25 gold?
Yeah, she's rich as fuck.
Well, she is the
She's a
princess.
princess.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
That's
So
Okay.
yeah, so that's going to cost you about 2 gold for everybody.
Okay.
All
Well, maybe I should do it because I have the winnings.
The mood in the tavern goes from mild hostility, not open hostility, but it was pretty simmery for a while, and then she comes over and buys everybody drinks, and everybody's happy again. So
All right.
cool.
Does that action quell the barkeep?
The barkeep is still looking at you guys super suspiciously, but he serves up your drinks.
We should probably leave.
You should
So
bribe
wait.
them.
Yes.
What?
Bribe him.
No, we should probably.
Fine.
We should
You
leave.
guys are no fun.
The tavern is not going well. We should leave.
Well, if you bribe him, maybe he responds to money. You've tried other things. Sex didn't do it.
I didn't offer sex.
Well,
What-
no, but you went.
What type of bribe do you want? He's not going to give
She's
us.
got
this-
freaking 25
No, but
gold.
what's the question? What
That's
do you
more
get-
than he's ever seen in his life.
What kind of information are you wanting from him?
Maybe he can get us
Nothing,
into the
he wants
temple.
him silenced.
Well, I kind of wanted him to get
No,
us into the
that's
temple.
not what. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
But I mean, if that's what you want
I
to do,
don't think we're
you're
going to buy our
character.
way into the temple.
You don't know what kind of.
He thinks we're the enemy. Why would he let us in?
That's more money than he's probably ever seen in his life.
But if we destroy his home, it doesn't
What does
really
he care? He
matter.
can buy a new home somewhere else. It's her money anyway. She can do whatever she wants with it. I'm just merely
Since,
throwing a
based on
suggestion
how we were
out there.
rolling, I think we would not have convinced him to forsake his home for.
But they have not been
Fine.
rolling well, so I would have to do the bribing, and I think it's a bad idea.
I think anyone that's still living in this village with what kind of shit they've gone through in the past however many years, they're probably pretty devoted to it.
Is
But I want to bring up a discussion with him privately.
You do
so
have plus 4 to intimidation.
Okay,
Okay,
roll-
with your party here.
but I'm not
or-
going to
I wanna
intimidate
make
a
sure
bartender
we're not
in a
being
hostile
overheard.
territory.
Sure, try
So
to
just
not
make
being
a
overheard.
make a perception check to see if anybody's listening.
Well, hopefully no one's listening.
Yeah, you
I
don't
wouldn't
see anybody
I
know.
don't really know.
All right.
All right.
So,
At this point, we have a pretty big decision to make. Now, we leave the tavern so we can talk to each other, all four
Are
of
you
us.
guys outside
Okay.
talking to me?
All right.
Also?
Yes, we are outside
Okay.
talking to you now. Now, look,
We've left the tavern.
they claim that they sent troops west. How did we not see any of them?
They went on a different path.
So, do we go home to warn our people?
Well, maybe we just go dump the bomb real quick and then run back home.
I was actually thinking, what if we don't put it inside the temple? What if we just put it right outside of town? There's an explosion.
What if we put it right next to the temple?
That's how you kill
we
a
just
bunch
dropped
of,
this pig here.
innocent people. Even if the troops are the bad guys for a moment, even if we entertain that, if we blow it up above ground, we know that we will kill innocent women, children, and elderly people.
Can we just chuck it in the entrance into the
But
hole?
we don't even know what's down there.
I have really high dexterity. I should be able to.
But at this point, we don't really know what's down there. From what the bartender said, it sounds like they sent a lot of troops away from the city, so we would be missing a large chunk of their military anyway.
I think he's either lying about how many people is in the ground or how many people have actually gone
So
to
maybe we
our
should.
town.
So you have. Well, do you want to try some stealth and look
I
under?
can't stealth. I mean, I have some points to stealth. I can
just
try
not
it if
simply
you think we
stealth
should do
into
it.
a
Well, let me
hole
ask
in
you,
the
what
ground.
time is it, give or take?
It is the weather.
It's late afternoon.
And the
late
weather's still good.
Yeah,
Weather's still great.
So it'd be very obvious if we went poking around over
But I mean,
there.
I can try and stealth. But if
you
I
can-
get caught,
you can also stealth in darkness, and it's probably dark down there.
that's true. But we have to get in there.
Right.
And if we don't know what's down there, then we can't just throw a bomb down there. Not at this point. Not with the information
Why
that
don't
we
we
have.
talk to someone else?
Why don't you guys go distract the
Like-
guards at the front, and maybe I can kind of sneak around them?
We don't know how many guards are in front of the
How
temple.
many? Can we see how many
Right.
guards are in front?
In front of the temple?
Yeah, is it just a patrol?
Yeah, there are just a couple of patrols that are going around, but you could probably time it and get in there.
Okay. Do we want me to do that by myself?
Well, the fewer people, the better odds of someone getting in.
It's also the better odds of me being dead if I get caught.
What if-
All right. Well, let me ask.
Distract
Yeah.
by
What
patrol.
if we have a distraction? We're in an argument or something like that.
Well, that'll help me get in there for sure. But
Well, so maybe we should do that.
let's do that then. I'm good with that.
right.
Hey.
So I cause a verbal argument with her because she insulted me by not letting me buy the drinks for everybody in the bar
All right.
What are you doing?
with my winnings.
Insulted your manhood. I like it.
Okay. So they're arguing.
shaking
What are
my
you
head.
doing?
I'm
You're
shaking
just
my
standing.
She's trying to break up our argument. We were
No, why
very
don't you
loud.
go get the guards and tell them that these people are fighting over here?
There's not much manhood to insult.
You weren't saying that last night. Hey,
First forgot, remember?
Can you guys amp up this argument?
Yeah, this is horrible. Okay, so do I need to roll something for a stealth check to see if I make it in there without getting caught?
Yep. So
20.
that is just a D20 plus your stealth.
Nice.
Holy
20
shit.
plus 5, so 25.
Yeah, that's pretty
make it in.
That's pretty huge. Yeah, you do make it in. So inside, it is decently dark. After the flap closes behind you, you kind of slip in. There is a stairway kind of carved into the ground that leads downward, and the walls are lined at odd intervals with torches, so you can see how far down it is. It looks to be about 100 feet or so on that slope, and then it opens up into a larger chamber.
Do I see any
Further
people
down.
in this area?
You do not see any people. It's basically just a stairway right now.
Okay, so I would want to go down the stairway to see what I can see down that way.
Okay, so you head on down. It takes a little bit to descend all of those stairs, and when you are at the bottom, you can see a kind of entry chamber. It looks like this is not exactly a place. This isn't where the worshiping happens, but it's kind of where everybody can meet and stand around. So there are some tables with like pamphlets and stuff on them and that kind of shit. And there's some candles in the shape of horses, which is weird.
Sweet.
It's very cheesy.
Yeah,
Well, with
it's
Broncos,
extremely cheesy. And then there is a large set of double doors in front of you. This is all kind of what you see at first glance when you get to the bottom, and you also see about 6 soldiers who are kind of standing around with spears.
Guarding the door.
Yeah.
So we know there's soldiers down there. Well,
Well,
I know there's soldiers down there. You guys don't
You know that there's a
anything.
couple of soldiers down there. You don't know what they're guarding.
Well, he just said there's 6.
but you don't know what they're guarding.
Right, and
It
then-
could just be
And
6.
then the double doors are
But
behind
either way,
them
we're
and-
killing 6
yeah.
soldiers
Right.
with a bomb.
But we don't know what else we would be destroying.
Well,
For all we know, they're guarding the daycare center.
I mean, these are our enemies anyway, so there's expected to be some.
Yeah,
Daycare casualties.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with we can drop the bomb down there.
guys, I can just try and stealth the bomb in there. I'm sure I get some sort of.
Well, here's a concern that I have. Since it's on a timer, if we leave it down there for a day, is nobody going to find
Can
it?
I hide it? Am I good at hiding things?
You are, but there's pretty much just like under the tables.
Is there an audible ticking noise from the bomb?
No audible ticking noise, but it's decently sized.
Is there a
It's the
food
size of
serving
a
table?
pig.
Like, is there a table where there's food at that I could hide the pig and make them think it's a meal? And then
For 24 hours?
I don't know.
We have approximately 24 hours before the bomb goes off at this point.
So
we have to hide it somewhere that people are not going to see
so
it.
I'm going to come
say-
out of the. I'm going to stealth back out so I can talk to my group and we can actually engage in conversation. Because right now you guys don't know anything.
Right. And then
Do I
he comes
need to
up and
roll
you guys
this? Okay, we're
talk
good.
all that stuff. Yeah, your 25 was enough to get you in and out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kind of figured.
So,
Is it a good idea to stay at the inn?
Is it a good idea? What do we want to do? What's our ultimate plan? We need to figure that out.
if we are going to stay, we are going to leave the bomb, then we have to wait longer before we do it.
Yes, but according to the barkeep, who didn't trust us anyway and may have just been trying to scare us, there's a group headed to our town.
Well, there's no reason for the four of us to stay together at this point.
There is, because if we get caught with the bomb, then there's a lot of guards and they're probably getting killed if it's one or two of us.
Versus the four of us?
Versus four of us is doubling our odds if we split the group.
Then maybe, is one of us particularly... Well, we have horses, right? So maybe one of us should go ahead and see if there are people actually going.
But they could be days gone is the thing.
One person by themselves on horseback should be able to catch up.
I'm interested in talking to someone else that might be a good
Yeah,
point of
didn't he
contact.
tell us where the leader was at?
No.
No, pass. Plus, what if
Oh.
they know something about Sapporo being a princess?
That's true. But
Where's
you have higher
the
charisma.
prison? Where are you keeping
Make me a perception check.
the malcontent? 12 plus 2.
Cool. Yeah, you can see not too far from the temple. There is a much more reinforced building, a lot more wood and stuff. That the hides are stretched over, and that seems the best bet for a prison.
I think you should sneak in and see if there's a trader who will give us more information as best as they can about how they've handled it in past years.
But if I'm going to sneak, then that's going to... And I start talking to somebody, then that's going to kind of break my stealth. Then a guard's going to see...
Yeah, I'm not so sure you need to stealth in there. I don't think there's anything wrong with one of us going inside.
I would think we would want the person with the highest charisma to go inside so that...
Okay, is that me? I have 14.
I want to save their souls. Let's go. Let's do this.
That's right. You want to convert them to Thor.
Yeah. Actually, the goddess.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. Let's do this. All
You're
right,
making
so
a dirty gesture. My
I go into the jail just because I feel like being a holy person. Since I can't go to the temple, I guess I'm gonna go.
All right, so you're like chaplaining kind of thing.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Since they're pretty sorry I hear, so go
Okay.
in.
All right, so yeah, you step in into the prison. One of the, well, actually, there's only one guard who's kind of sitting behind a desk and has his feet up and is cleaning his fingernails with a dagger.
Sweet.
He looks up as you enter. What are you here for?
Well, I'm a traveling merchant and a cleric, and I was wanting to visit the temple, but that's kind of out, so I just thought I'd try to do something good while I'm here.
You want to
So-
save these rat bastards?
There might be some redeeming qualities. Haven't been here before, so only one way to find out, right?
I guess. You people coming through here all the time.
Which one is the rattiest bastard? Which one's the most interesting?
Well,
Is there one that actually has a rat tail? Because that was a
Hey.
Either literal or hairstyle.
Either one. We'll take either one.
There's a drunk hobgoblin at the
That
end
sounds
there.
I
very...
love hobgoblins.
Yeah.
May I speak with them?
Sure. You
Perfect.
can understand what he's saying.
All right.
Oh, can you though?
Well, I speak common, draconic, and celestial.
All right.
So before you speak to the prisoner, let me just pause real quick.
Yeah, am I able to speak to him, or is...
Okay.
Okay, so we took a quick little break to fuel up, and now we are back. So I'm sorry, Nicole, you were doing something.
Oh, I lost my memory. I need to go home.
You were going to the prison,
The hobgoblin.
Yes.
and there's the hobgoblin.
Can we speak hobgoblin? Do they speak
I cannot.
something other
So-
than common?
So,
Yeah,
well,
pick
you can just
somebody
try
else.
to walk up to him and start talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna like, hello, do you speak common? Do you understand me? Are we on the
Yeah.
same page here? Oh, that's fantastic. So, what are you in for?
I think they said public drunkenness.
That's it?
Also being a hobgoblin.
Man, they seem a little racist here. I don't really like that.
Telling me.
Oh, really sorry to hear that. So, how'd you find yourself here?
Well, I got drunk. I left my clan. I ended up here thinking that it was an orc village. It's not an orc village.
Should
No.
ask if the women and children are racist.
And
What?
there was a lot of screaming and hollering, and I walked into the inn. I grabbed a barrel and started drinking. So I suppose theft as well.
Okay. Well, that's definitely a lot. So, just out of curiosity, if I can get you out of here, do you have something to offer me? Like, do you know anything about this town?
Well, I had a sword at one point.
Okay.
As far as knowing about the town, it's like I said, I walked in, people were screaming, I got drunk, and then they threw me in this cell.
Okay. Well, nice little chat. We'll back over to the prison
Okay.
part. Like, so, what is your second most interesting person here? That hobgoblin is probably still drunk.
Well, there's Voren. He's in the cell next to the hobgoblin, but he's just kind of an asshole.
Oh.
Perfect.
So, was he jailed for being an asshole? Like, what was his
Yeah,
story?
basically. He hit a woman.
Oh. What's your third
Rachel
most
wants to
interesting
talk to
person in jail?
No, but that sounds like that guy though is from the village.
You're
Third
not here.
most
I don't want to
interesting.
deal with wife beaters. So, third most interesting.
I'm yelling from outside the prison.
Listen, you
You can't
just
do
gotta
this.
go with it.
Can't
She's
do
in
this.
charge of herself.
Look at my character sheet. Unfortunately, I have to be a good person, so I'm gonna be snarky as fuck.
Yeah,
but
don't feel restricted by any
I
of
feel
that
restricted.
stuff. So just cast it off then.
Let it
Be
go,
who
Elsa.
you want to be. I guess the next one is I don't know, mostly drunks. Honestly, the only interesting one we have is the hobgoblin.
Oh man, you must have just a really boring life. I'm so sorry.
Well, why do you think I'm lounging in here?
Okay.
It's certainly better than being out with any of the raiding parties or down in the temple.
Raiding parties, you say?
Oh jeez, that seems like a lot. I don't want to roll my charisma check, see how much I can get him talking.
All right,
Some more about those raiding parties and what's in the temple.
sure.
Just general chit chat. No
That would
big
be
deal.
persuasion.
Persuasion. I like that. It's a +4. That's 13 + 4, so 17.
All right.
Tell me more about what's going on around town. What do you inspire to?
Yeah. So,
Tell me about Greg.
Greg?
What's your name again? It's probably not Greg.
it is Greg, actually.
Oh,
Yes. So
see.
he had a name tag and everything.
This is like a really
Hello,
good
My
Greg.
name is.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to prison.
Greg the prison guard.
I like it. It's like
Yeah. I mean, what about me? I got a wife, a kid, back at home. I come here, I do my job, I go home.
Yeah?
I slap these guys around a little bit if they're getting rowdy. Sometimes throw some water on them. Make sure they're fed sometimes.
Sounds like you're not really satisfied here. So, like, what kind of raiding parties and temple stuff are you?
Am I
planning
actively
to do?
avoiding?
Oh, you don't want to be with them?
Hell no.
Gosh, why?
No,
It sounds more exciting.
Raiding party's super dangerous. I mean, those are guys, they just run out and they just try to, like, hit other villages a lot of the time. They try to, do that get in, get out, all stealthy-like and try to steal as much crap as they can. But lately, they haven't been hitting our normal human villages. They've been hitting, like, orc encampments and hobgoblin encampments and that kind of stuff because they figure, who cares if one of those guys gets knocked over because they're just savage and brutes anyway. And if we don't do it to them, they're going to do it to us, right? So we might as well take their weapons and food and whatever. Because I don't know if you noticed, but around here, not a lot of trade and not a lot of things spurring the economy, if you catch my drift. Yeah, it's not like we have like exports. So
I mean, we're hoping to kind of do a little bit of that while we're here, but
which is great. I mean,
no one's been really receptive to us, even though we have all this money and trading prowess.
Well,
They were super suspicious because we were apparently here on the Day of Reckoning or whatever's happening.
Did you go to
down the hole.
Steve's?
Unfortunately,
She just spit out her chili.
Steve wasn't very nice.
No, that wasn't Steve. That was
No,
the
that
barkeep.
What?
Yeah, that was a barkeep.
We haven't been over to
Oh,
Steve's.
the trader.
Yeah, you guys
Sorry.
skipped Steve's.
Yeah, we haven't been yet. We were trying to get our
No.
bearings and have a little bit of fun before we got down to business. but-
I gotcha. No, Believe me, I understand.
Right.
But no, Steve's like the nicest guy. Yeah, you go to him. You got furs, you said? Yeah,
We do.
he'll buy them off you for a fair price and maybe even trade you, I don't know, whatever the crap it is you traders want.
Well, it seems like he doesn't have very much.
Wow.
So, what about the?
This guy's
I mean, this from the bottom of my heart. We're cut from the same cloth. I feel like we can really be honest with each other here. So, what I'm really curious about, like as a cleric, I asked, I visit the temple. I want to discuss
Yeah.
things with people, and they
think that's
told me
reasonable.
no. They said I'm suspicious,
Well,
and that's we're
look,
here
I
on the
mean,
Day of Reckoning, so
yeah,
I can't
I mean,
possibly do what I do in life. It's really upsetting.
You're pretty much outsiders on No Outsider Day, and it's a bad scene. I mean, I wish I could help you out,
Me too.
but it's not like I can just like walk down into the temple and be like, "Hey, this lady's all right."
Yeah. Do you know who we could talk to? I mean, obviously, you can tell I'm a divine creature here, and
I mean,
you know.
anybody who needs to get in there has to have a signed note from Peyton himself.
Who's Peyton?
He's the leader of the town.
Okay.
And the high priest of the temple. He's actually down there now, so it's really hard to get a signed paper from him if he's locked himself in there behind those doors.
Does he have like a little special thatched hut and manservants?
Yeah. He's got like his little brother visits sometimes,
Okay. Well,
but
What's his brother's name?
I think you can guess.
I hear he owns a bunch of little food franchises around the village, though.
so where would I find
But
them?
somehow, I don't know how you have a bronco and a giant related. It's weird. I think they're like adopted or something.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but whatever.
But yeah, I mean, I wish I could help you out. I know you want to like go down and pray to the bronco and get your blessings and
do love
bless
the
us and
I do.
all that. But I mean, I'm a prison guard. There's not much I can do about it.
Oh, that's true. Well,
But I mean, if you want to stick around here and chat some more, I mean,
no, we'll be back.
okay.
I mean, we didn't get any excitement down at the bar, which is our major letdown. So we'll bring the party here to
Excellent. Yeah,
you. We'll bring a keg.
there could be plenty of excitement down here.
Yeah, just have a nice little tailgating party. It'd be great. All right. Well, nice meeting you, Greg.
What do you guys want to do?
Exit out, and
I figured the
let them
three
know
of
what's
us were
going on.
asleep because she was in there so long.
Sorry. I was really hoping there'd be some really interesting people in there, but there weren't.
Should we go to talk to Steve? Should we try and storm the temple?
Well, if we go and talk to Steve, what are we going to trade him? Because our pelts are covering the bomb.
We're going to talk about exports.
I mean, you have 5 pelts, and I guess you really only need 1 to cover the bomb.
Okay.
So
One has been crafted into a pretty hat.
this is also
Okay, so we have 3.
Yeah.
We have 3 wolf pelts.
Well, maybe we
And
can
a
tell.
pretty wolf hat.
Are you willing to
Pretty wolf
possibly
hat.
sacrifice your pretty wolf hat? if we
Yeah,
have to?
sacrifice it.
Maybe we could tell him
Fuck
we're
it,
more
just
interested.
burn it. I don't
Maybe
give
he
a
has
fuck.
high standards and he won't want it.
I can always
Does it smell like Dragonborn?
make another wolf hat.
This
Now,
is
let
true.
me ask you something. You want to try to bribe Steve with 3 wolf pelts and a wolf hat to get us into their temple on the most dangerous day of the year.
That's pretty much the summation of this entire campaign we've run right here. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Do you guys have a better idea? Somehow we have to get this bomb down there. So either we do this, or we like storm the temple.
I'm willing
or
to give him half my gold.
if
Yeah,
he has
I would-
information, but we don't even know. If he
So
has
why don't we
information.
go
Give him
there,
my gold, too.
we'll start talking to him about the pelts, see what he would want for the pelts, and casually bring up what we want to
Maybe
take
he
a
has a
look at.
letter he could get us.
Well, I don't know about that.
Maybe they need fur down there. Who knows?
All right, so
But
we
we
go
should
to-
definitely go talk to him.
So we go to Steve. Do all of us go
Alright.
in there?
Steve's open right now. Is it still
Steve's
day?
is totally open.
Sweet.
It's it's kind of early evening.
Do we all go in there?
Oh
I
yeah.
don't see why not.
I hand my gold off, half my gold. Which one of you guys?
Yeah, she's
and
kinda
I
suspicious.
stay outside with
She's
the
kind of
horse.
suspicious. So
and,
we'll,
the one wolf pelt that we're keeping.
Okay. So the 3 of us go in.
All right.
Sup, Steve?
Hey, new friends. How's it going, everybody? Where you from? What's the deal?
we're from the Seahawk town.
We're from the Adel Sea,
Yes.
home of the Seahawks.
Yes. We've traveled many miles.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm sorry to
to
hear
this
about
tiny,
what happened.
fantastic town. Yeah, it's okay. We appreciate the sentiment.
But we came across some wolves that attacked us and have some really great pelts.
Oh
that
yeah.
we don't really need. Now one of them we made into a hat.
It's a very beautiful hat. Well made by a professional.
The things you do on a long journey. You
Yeah.
know.
I can imagine. I mean, I'm usually kind of stuck here, so I
Sure,
don't know.
sure.
But I can imagine that when you're out on the road, of course you want to do whatever you can to entertain yourselves, like make hats. So cool. Let me see the hat. Well, where's that and the pelts? And
I decided to model them
Oh.
like very, very
Wow, that's
cutely. Like,
that's a really pretty well made hat, especially for the road. And you guys didn't really have like tanning equipment and all that.
No, but we do have somebody that's very skilled in artisan abilities. You wouldn't know it just looking at her, but we found a way to make her
Oh.
skilled in that.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, I can give you, say probably 4 for the hat, and 3 each for the bear pelts.
I don't know, Steve.
yeah.
You know, you seem like a guy that knows his way around the town. We have a cleric with us who is very interested in the Bronco God and wants to go worship, of course.
Sure.
Do you have any information on how we could get her into the temple?
Well, I mean, I'm sure you've been around the town a little bit already.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you knew I was Steve.
Everywhere.
so, yeah.
everyone's having a really bad day,
Yeah,
apparently.
But everybody
You know,
loves you. It
yeah,
turns
Kinda
out.
high. Well, everybody loves me because I'm like the only source of
lifeblood?
money
Yeah.
in this entire town. Yeah, so they have to at least pretend to love me, right?
That's true.
Have you thought about like just moving elsewhere? This town, like just from we have never even heard of it before, and people just aren't happy here.
I would love to move out of here, actually, but it turns out that you don't really make enough to pick up shop and leave.
How much
trading
gold would it
on a
take you
couple
to
of,
move?
couple
How
of
much
pelts.
wood?
What's a
how
good
much would
amount?
you need
What is
to-
a house in a
Well,
good town?
I mean, a house in a decent town, plus enough to set up shop and have a starting stock. That's probably 500 at least.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
expensive.
a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, is there a really Section 8 type situation that you can live in for a little while?
Probably not.
Well, perhaps, if we're able to complete our spiritual journey, we can help you with that. You can come back to our home with us.
I mean, if you want to get some excitement in your life and maybe travel a little bit, and then.
So, I mean, this sounds great and everything, but what's in it for you?
Well, we're trying to help her.
We're trying to get her spiritual journey completed.
It's such been pretty important to me. We kind of stumbled upon this place by accident, and I just really feel compelled. Like I've seen the sign.
All right, roll a deception.
Open up
check.
my eyes.
Deception from you.
15.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, it's pretty awful. That's
I have more over here if you want to.
I have about 1,000 too. I just
very inferior, all of them.
Well, I mean, it sounds great and everything, but, and like I said, 500 is a lot of money.
Well, I mean, we can't afford to give you 500, but we can definitely, offer protection to a much better town and, get you up and out of here. We have horses and.
We also have more money back home too.
Yes.
We just don't travel with 500 gold. That's really
We are
bad
friends
idea.
with royalty in other towns.
You do look like you can take care of yourselves, like you're pretty capable. Well, look, I've been here for a long time. And I happen to know that, sure there's that hole in the ground outside. That's the front door. But there's a back that, it's a little tighter of a squeeze, but it'll lead you pretty much right to the main worship chamber. I have to warn you that Peyton's probably going to be there. He might not be too happy if you guys just show up, but I think if you explain your story that you're just a traveling cleric who's there to worship the Bronco and want to avoid all this local mumbo-jumbo nonsense, maybe he'd be a little more conducive. And, of course, once you're done with that, I can start packing up.
Yeah, I think you should.
Now, the barkeep
So-
mentioned that there might be a couple of guards around the backside of the temple.
We also
Is
mentioned like an
that,
entire army down on the floor. I don't want to be, murdered immediately for trying to worship.
Barkeep's kind of an asshole.
I would have never guessed.
Nah, most of our able-bodied men are out on raiding parties or something. Couple guarding up here, but yeah, that back door is like it's nothing.
Well, as long as we're not going to get murdered immediately,
Well, and again,
that would be good.
yeah, but
Okay.
Well, thank you for the information. We'd like to leave these pelts with you as a show of good faith
Yes.
I
for the
appreciate that.
information.
Sure.
when we
And the
return.
hat. And the hat,
And the
of
hat,
course.
you for you personally.
This is a momentous occasion. I'm gonna wear this hat myself.
You should. It
It
looks fabulous
it's
on
great.
you. You have it on backwards, though. You should.
That's why I can't see. Okay.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
All right.
That's much better. And it looks way better.
We will be
Okay.
back to meet you, but for now, we are going to continue her spiritual journey, and yeah.
All right. Awesome.
So we go out and explain the situation
Best of
to
luck.
Sappora.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Cool, huh?
you should.
We know all the shits now.
Sounds
Yeah.
awesome,
We got
guys.
so much stuff.
Let's go
Let's
beat
go
these
squeeze
Broncos in their back door.
Yes, let's jam in their back door, guys, and set a bomb off inside.
Back door.
Their back door.
Peyton
We have
Manning.
found that these people are nothing but assholes and racists.
Yes, I don't feel bad at all blowing them up.
All right, so we go to that back door.
Yeah, the crack. We start squeezing.
Okay. So you guys follow the directions and manage to find the back door.
I do want to strap up the
The
So-
thing.
in
the
a
item,
less conspicuous way,
the pigskin.
and maybe have our dragon haul it, since he would make it a little bit less conspicuous.
Well,
but
I
very
have
conspicuous.
a question.
There's,
Does it fit in my backpack?
Yeah, I have a
it
backpack
can
too.
fit in your backpack, yes. You pretty much have to take everything else out of it in order to fit it in there.
Could we
but,
carry his stuff for him?
Can we
To
split it up
accommodate
between
it?
Yeah,
the
you
three
can
of
split it
us?
up. Yeah.
Okay.
But there's no way the horse is getting down there. So
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Will he fit in there with his backpack, though? He said it's a tight squeeze.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
so we leave the horse outside. The pig is in my backpack.
Okay.
Do all four of us go down there?
Probably.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the entrance, the back entrance, is actually outside the limits of the town, down this kind of little like seaside cliff. Not really seaside; it's lakeside. But yeah, you kind of walk along this narrow, rocky path for a little while, and then there's this crack in the wall, and you go in there. The crack in the wall actually has a sign outside of it that says "End Zone."
Interesting.
And you go in. The narrow crack tunnel continues for a good 50 feet before you can see that there is a widening chamber. And who is going first?
Who's our tank?
Well,
You're
I
our
am, but
tank.
I also have the pig.
Perfect.
I'll go first.
You're kind of a tank, too, so that'll work.
Your mom's a tank.
Ooh.
That's hurtful.
I will go second. You go third. You go.
No, really, he should be third and I should be fourth.
Okay.
I've got the ranged weapon.
Alright.
He wants to be able to leave as quickly
That's
as possible.
exactly right.
Yeah.
I don't fully trust you guys yet.
All right. So you guys are in that order, walking single file through this narrow tunnel, and it opens up into a larger room that's pretty empty, and it's also very dark. So the only one with the dark vision, I believe, is the elf. So the rest of you,
Can't see shit.
right, the cleric, you have a light spell.
Like what?
Yes, that I think I may have forgotten to write down. Sorry.
I
But
had
you also have
candles.
torches and candles and junk.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
torches.
Rather.
I have
wanna-
10 torches.
So
I had 10 candles. One of you has them now.
Since
Oh, candles make me very pious looking. I'm going to light a candle for
Okay.
sure.
all right,
And maybe get out my prayer book just to look really holy and
Alright.
pious and not threatening.
awesome. Are you sticking those candles on your shoulder armor like a World of Warcraft character?
I can do this. That's such a great idea. Yes.
I'm hanging back in the shadows.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm kind of a few, maybe
All
10
right.
paces.
So you guys can see pretty dimly because
However many paces
You're-
it is to be outside.
exactly.
Yeah.
you're walking basically by candlelight, and yeah. So there's room for all of you to get up right next to this door. The floor is stone. It's basically a cave down here, but pretty dry. And yeah, there's a wooden door in front of you that seems to lead into a well-lit, large chamber.
No guards.
Make me perception checks.
8
17.
plus
12.
2, so I got 10.
8
All right.
plus nothing.
The 17 notices that there are no guards directly beyond the door. There seem to be 2 different sets of footsteps inside the chamber beyond.
Can I track those footsteps? To kind of
You
see
can actually make me a nature check.
Okay. Nope. Man down. 7.
Okay. They don't sound human.
Okay.
That's all you know.
Okay.
We
Can
haven't
I,
seen any
can I
non-humans.
stealth in here and
Yeah,
just
have
kind of
we?
stay stealth? Do I need to roll
Yeah, I mean, you can start stealth if you, like, open the door and want to peek in, then you're going to have to make a stealth check.
Okay, do we want to try that?
Well, I don't
Is
think
it
I've
worth-
perceived anything, so...
You haven't, but
You're
I'm,
also gonna
I'm
have
telling you
to-
guys.
But basically,
It's
already
human.
Yeah,
So go ahead, try luck.
Yeah, but if I fail, then we're in a battle probably.
Yep, but
Okay.
you're first, so...
All right, thanks. 14 plus 5, so 19.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Not bad at all.
All right. Okay. You silently creak the door open, and you peek in, and inside is a rather large worship chamber with rows of pews that have actually been carved out of the stone on the ground, and kind of steps down. And at the bottom of the steps on this dais is a centaur. And the centaur has a longbow in his hands, and he's watching the main door up the ramp. And yeah, he seems to be pretty intently focused, but antsy. So the footsteps that you heard were his hooves kind of clopping around on the raised pedestal.
What do you guys want to do? I'll come out of the room and tell you this.
So he's alone in there?
Yeah.
Can we leave the bomb by the door and leave?
Well, here's the question. What are we blowing up? Because if there's nobody down there but one centaur...
Well, this is just in one room. I don't think we're
We're
in the main
only
chamber
supposed
yet.
to
Well,
blow
no,
up
this is-
the temple. We're not.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is
We don't have to blow up people.
right, so there's the
Okay, so that's the
raised
goal.
dais,
Yeah.
and there are altars and lit candles all over the
We're
place.
blowing up their religious thing.
So then is there a good place to
Big
hide it?
old-
Well, if we kill him, then this whole room, then chances
old
are they're not expecting
Bronco
anybody in that
effigies.
room.
Yeah, but if we kill him and he's expected to report to somebody...
Well, he looks antsy, so if that means anything.
I'm assuming people come into the room.
But we still have a lot of time before the bomb goes off. I mean,
Right.
I would imagine we still have over 20 hours.
Do we want to attack him?
It's actually going to go off. It's kind of later at night now. And
Yeah,
it's
we
going
can
to
do
go
all
off
that
in the
stuff.
morning. Yeah. So,
Okay.
We want to get this done and get out of here.
Right. So it's.
I don't
I'd say
disagree.
It's around 9
I
p.m.
say we
now.
attack and get rid of the centaur, leave the bomb in
Yeah.
the main room.
We can
and
hide it in his body.
By the time they're too late.
Yeah. So 9 hours before the bomb.
What if his shift is over in an hour?
Well, then they'll try and move the body to someplace else in the temple, and it'll still blow up.
Are you
Have
telling me
you
there's-
seen any other centaurs? This guy's alone.
Yeah.
Like,
You you also notice that the centaur has a massive forehead.
Massive forehead. Okay. So that's Peyton.
So is there anywhere that we can hide it that he would not necessarily see if you were...
if we have been quiet this whole time, we can leave the bomb by the door and no one's going to
And
come
this little
get
side
it.
chamber.
And yeah.
So why don't we just do that?
Because it's boring.
All right, fine. You want to kill the
You
centaur?
don't want
Let's
to
go.
kill Peyton?
Let's go kill the centaur.
Let's
Why
make
don't,
it
why don't
interesting.
we kind of tuck the bomb somewhere discreetly before we charge in? Maybe we come in without our weapons drawn immediately, and we play the
That's a
whole
bad idea.
play the
Yeah, I
whole
agree.
cleric thing. Hopefully, he lowers his guard a little bit, and then
Maybe
Go from there.
you just go in.
How big is
Fine.
this room?
fine, guns
It
blazing.
is about
Let's do this.
80 feet diameter.
So how far is he from where I peeked in?
He's about 40 feet from him.
Okay. So
Fine.
if
So
you guys
want
go
to do
in
that,
there,
I'll go in with you.
I'll stealth around the back and just kind of hang out in the shadows,
Because if he does attack, I can use my fire breath.
It's true.
and I can stealth him from the shadows. So that'll be perfect. Longbow him, and what are you gonna do?
So I put the bomb down
I
by the
guess
door.
I stay with you and I get ready to have my sword and shield
You're
out.
gonna stealth.
Wouldn't two women look a little
Yeah.
bit less threatening than a woman and a dragon beast?
But if you're a traveler, it would make total
Yeah.
sense for you to have a companion who could battle.
Yeah. But also the
I'm pretty-
barbarian does not have armor on. I mean, you have the big ass axe at your back and
Oh, okay.
a sword and a shield.
All right,
but-
so I could drop my stuff, my weapons ish, and I could at least drop the axe. I'm looking all disheveled and bloody because I was wearing a wolf hat. And you could like pretend I'm sick or something that we need spiritual help to
There you
heal
go.
me.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
with this.
All right.
And then you two have our back just in case.
Well, I'm with you.
Yeah,
guys.
you three are going up
He's
there.
the one
I'm
who's
hanging
in
out the
stealth.
back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
so you can carry me.
Do I get a bonus if
Okay.
I attack from stealth? I think I do,
Yeah.
don't I? Yeah, okay. Perfect.
Alright.
So you'll get advantage, so you'll be able to roll 2d20s.
Oh, cool.
All right, so that's what we do.
Okay. All right. So, how are you opening the door? Are you like carrying her and you kick it open, or are you just like
I
walking
think
in?
I should probably enter first in
Okay.
a
Slow,
we come
calm
in
manner.
peace.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
It's a grave emergency.
Right.
Super dramatic.
Okay. Make me a negotiation check.
Oh god. Is that with a persuasion bonus or obviously negotiation?
I thought negotiation was a thing.
No.
No.
Oh, I'm thinking of Star Wars. I'm sorry. Yeah, persuasion.
Okay. 8 plus 4, so 12.
Okay. You open the door and he immediately spins and raises his longbow and knocks an arrow and points it at you. And who are you?
I'm but a cleric from the village of the Seahawks. I have someone that's gravely injured in my party.
No visitors today, especially no Seahawks.
I definitely understand this. If it wasn't such a grave emergency, we wouldn't be here. It's just us. We mean no harm. We've literally exhausted every option. We've talked to your entire village trying to save this woman.
Okay. Give me one more negotiation.
Okay.
Or, sorry, persuasion.
15 plus 4, 19.
All right. Like, he still has it aimed at you. It's like, don't move. What exactly do you need?
I need to seek the gods to heal her soul. It's more than just a physical wound. She's been touched by something, some madness.
All right. You may lay her
to
on
the Dragonborn, of course.
You may lay her on the altar and perform your rites, but your dragon stays back there.
Understood.
Can he lay me down? Because, I'm a hefty woman.
I don't know if I can carry her.
We promise he'll go back in the corner.
She
I'm
is
not very
barbarian. She's
strong.
pretty heavy.
I'm not very strong.
You can keep your bow pointed at him the whole time.
We don't mind.
Just
We
point
really
it.
don't. He's just a hired hand.
All right.
Guys, we didn't think this through. What do we do now?
All right. Then he.
You're the one who wanted to attack.
Kind of.
Yeah, I still want to.
Can you attack in stealth mode?
Yeah,
I mean,
but,
should I
mean,
do like a charisma check or something?
But once I attack him, then it's on. It's not like I
I
one
feel
shot
like
him.
we do like a knowing nod that we're gonna kick his ass once we're.
You should probably let me have
Set
the
up.
opening shot from stealth. That'll surprise him, right? And he'll.
I have to lay her down first.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not going to
that's a
do
good
a
call.
whole lot of
Right.
axe swinging.
Well, no, you
while I'm
throw
holding
her, and she unsheaths her
No.
sword at the same time. No.
Yeah.
Mid-air.
You're like a football. You're throwing Peyton. You're just.
Was it the Statue of Liberty play?
Yes. You got
This is ridiculous.
it. What do you guys want to do?
Alright.
I think we should do a flea flicker.
Oh my god.
Annexation of Puerto Rico.
Alright.
Wow.
Okay. So, so you
Lay
guys
on the
approach
altar.
the altar. The centaur sort of steps back and continues aiming the bow at you. What's your stealth check? As you sneak around the back of the ring.
17 plus 5, so.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
I am a stealthy motherfucker.
So yeah, his eyes are pretty much trained on you three. And you left the pig in the room over there, right?
Yeah.
Trying to shove it up his ass.
All right.
Yeah. We're going to carve him like a tauntaun and shove it in his carcass.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're set up here.
So
do
she's
we
laid out
roll-
on the table.
Do we roll initiative or
Well, are you
or
gonna?
can we just
Well, if you
start?
guys give the knowing nod, then I can go
Yeah,
for the...
so
Yeah, go.
basically we're gonna do this like a surprise action. So you're gonna get a free shot,
Oh, okay,
and
cool.
then everybody rolls initiative, and then we go to normal turn.
Basically, the second I set her down and stand back up straight, you do that.
Right, there it is. Okay, so do I get my bonus on that?
Yes.
So 7.
7 does not. Oh, you do
That
have
was
to
a
roll the hits.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
10
Oh,
plus
and then,
5, so 15.
Yes, and then you roll another d20 and take the highest. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Because you are rolling from stealth.
That one's higher.
Okay, cool.
15.
So 15 does hit. So
Okay.
what is the damage?
Same thing.
Okay.
7.
All right. All right. He roars in pain, and instead of loosing an arrow at the dragonborn that he has pointed at, he aims up the stairs and shoots at the door. Everybody roll initiative.
I knew this was a bad idea.
9.
9.
5.
August 9. I have 9.
Oh, so you're all three at 9?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, so it's the 3 9s first. So you guys figure out which way you guys want to go.
I want to go first.
Okay.
Can I issue a command for him to drop his weapon?
You can.
I'm just going to try to.
Okay.
Really hard.
So you cast
He's
command
got an
and tell
arrow
him
in
to
his
drop
chest,
his weapon. And that is that wisdom?
What should it say?
Yeah.
And oh yeah, so wisdom save.
Okay.
That would be good for one turn, but then he'll...
He has to pick it back up.
That's
He
true.
failed his save, so he drops his longbow. Well, he will drop his longbow when it's his turn. All right.
So does that count as her attack?
Yeah, so that's her action is to cast that spell.
Gotcha.
You can still move if you'd like.
So based on my surroundings, I kind of want to get back a little bit
Okay, so you're gonna
out of
step
the way.
All right.
So yeah,
Cool.
maybe some like kind of like a stone
You
pew
want
or
to go next?
something.
You want me to go next?
Yeah, I pull out my sword and get my shield ready and gloriously leap off of the altar. 'Cause
Awesome.
She doesn't get any bonus to smiting, does she? So,
You've been
dang.
told.
Not quite, but I would recommend you go into a rage.
I'm going raging.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So yeah, that's twice a day. It'll last a full minute. So that's 10 rounds. That means you just get a +2 damage, and you take half damage from all of enemies' attacks.
Sweet.
I should have used my divine sense at some point.
18.
Holy shit! Yeah, that hits.
Hit
All
her.
And I
right,
needed
so
8. 5, 3, 8.
then
then
plus the 2, so 10.
10.
Damn.
Hayden's kind of a wimpo. We're gonna take him out.
We don't know.
You don't know what his hit
That's
points
true.
are.
I'm glad I'm in the back.
Yeah.
If he's like 500, then...
Right, you're up.
Where's my 20? There it is. 10.
Does not hit.
All right.
Good job.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for trying.
All right. Then it's his turn, and he picks up his longbow, which takes up his action, and then he extremely quickly moves to the far end of the room. So he's about 40 feet
Bummer.
from the center, because centaurs move really freaking fast.
Right.
All right, and then it is Derreck.
So do I have any way that I can move in close enough to do anything?
So you can spend your action to take another move, if you'd like. It's a dash, what they call a dash action. So you can get right up next to him. So if he tries to get away from you again, you'll get that free attack on him.
Is he moving towards the door?
He's moving actually towards the opposite side of the room from where you guys came in. So it's kind of a circular room, and he was near the back by the altar. You guys came in from the left side. He's moving to the right side, and then the north side is where the door is.
Okay. I'd recommend somebody tanky kind of goes in between him and the door just in case.
Also, should I just dash over to him then?
Probably, I would dash to the side of him that's in between the door and Because I've got this other door covered.
Okay. I guess I do that.
Okay.
Wait, we make Peyton pay. There's no running away this time. Gopher's ankles, I hear they're weak.
It's because he's old.
That's
and then
right.
the door bursts open.
And you've got your back to him. Sorry, Derreck.
And there are 6 guards who are stepping into the room.
What kind of weapons do they have?
They have spears.
And javelins, right?
Yes, and javelins.
Oh, it's
But
those
they're
guys.
They're all using spears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So we go back to the top as they kind of get their bearings and look around and see what's going on. We go to Nicole.
So I can only use any of these abilities twice a day, or is it like twice each?
It's any of them twice, and you already used command, so
Okay.
you got one more of those spells.
Okay, so I want to make sure I understood.
Just remember, we do have a bunch of guys coming in, so we might need heals. I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Bless is really good too.
I'm sorry, what is it?
Bless is really
What is
good.
bless?
So bless makes it so all of your companions, every time they roll a d20, they get to add a d4 to what they roll.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. It's kind of a supporty thing.
If I get out, we'll be doing a lot of damage to him compared to you guys.
Cool. All right.
Sword and shield. Plus my rage, and I got a 3.
All right. So roll a d4 also to add to that.
3.
Okay, so that's 6 plus your 5, which is 1 off of his armor class.
Yikes.
So not quite.
Nope.
Okay. And Ryan.
20.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage dice twice. So it's 2d8s.
Yeah, it's 8s on this one.
You really want to roll the giant die, don't you?
Where's the 8s? Oh,
Where
yeah,
did
you
the
got
8
it.
go?
There's 1. 6
Okay.
plus 3, right?
Yeah.
Or do I add that
So
at the
9, and then add just one more d8.
1. So
10.
So 10 damage. That hurts. All right, and then he goes, and he has his longbow. He is going to shoot it at the guy who's shooting him. He's going to shoot twice
what?
because
Ha.
he's a jerk.
Bullcrap. I'm a ranger. He should be able to.
He called an audible.
Delay of game. Well, he missed horribly with the first shot.
Did he shoot himself in the foot?
He just got a 7 to hit, so
Oh.
I don't think that
I was hoping he got a 1 and shot himself in the foot. So that'd be sweet.
And he got a 10 to hit on the second one. Damn it, Peyton. Accuracy's bullshit now.
He's getting old.
Yeah, man. Oh well. Okay, then Derreck, you have 6 dudes.
Yeah, so how close are they?
They are all pretty bunched up, and they're about 20 feet from you.
So am I able to move that 5 feet so I'm within the 15 feet? Is that so I can use my fire breath on them? So I'm going to do that.
All right.
Call.
Yeah, and that 15-foot cone is pretty big.
So I need 2 d6s, right?
So he can hit all of them?
Yeah, you can hit
This
all of
one?
them.
No, I'm just going to use these 2. I'm good. So 4 and 1. Not
All right.
much.
2 of them made the save, but 4 of them did not. So it's 5, so it'll take 2 damage or 5 damage. So we got 2 and 2, then 5, 5, 5, 5. Oops. Cool. It's a lot of DPS. Alright, now it is their turn. They will kind of split up. So 2 of them are coming after Derreck. 2 of them rush to the side of the centaur and threateningly point their spears at anybody who come close. And the other 2 are rushing down to where you 2 are. They get there, but they use all their actions moving, so they can't attack you quite yet. The 2 on Derreck can attack. So a 9 does not hit you. Does a 17.
My armor is 18.
Okay, so you're good.
Dang, dude. That's a nice armor class.
Yeah.
Well, I am a dragon.
That's true.
I'm not.
You have to find that one scale that's missing, you know?
Okay, so that's them. So back to the top, Nicole.
Oh gosh. So, Sephora
Yes,
is
ma'am.
near me.
Yes.
Crap. I guess I'm going to throw some sacred flame,
Okay.
sacred shade.
You
at
can,
the,
if you'd like, you can position yourself so that you don't hit her with your thunderclap thing. You can kind of like go around them.
And there's two of them near us,
two
right?
of them, yeah. If you want to do that.
Yeah, let's just do thunderclap.
It's a little less damage, but it hits both of them.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Okay.
What kind of save is that for them?
Constitution.
Okay, so is it a 13?
Yeah.
Yes, that was it.
Oh, mine? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I understand.
Okay. You rolled a 1. Oh, you rolled a 4. Alright, so they're taking full damage.
All right. So I roll my d20, right?
No,
Oh,
not
not
d6.
oh.
Yeah, so you automatically hit. So roll the giant d6.
Boom. That's
6.
why you rolled a big 6.
Alright, they are both dead.
Yay.
These guys are weaklings. I like it.
Well, they already had some damage.
Yeah, they already had
That's true.
a decent bit.
Because of the dragon.
Because of the dragon. Alright, Rachel, 2 guys near you are dead, but there are 2 by the centaur, and you can run that. So
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
alright.
Sword and shield. Ooh, mystery. 5.
Okay. You might want to roll that d4 to
Yeah.
help you out.
Yeah, gonna do that. 3 again.
That's enough to do it. Nicely done. Alright, so wait, are you hitting one of the little guys or the centaur?
One of the little guys.
Okay, cool. So roll your damage, which I believe is a d8 for the thing.
6.
Okay,
That
plus
was
your
good.
5, which is 11, which wrecks him in the fucking face. You basically just jam it through his throat, poke it out up through his skull. It's very
Use him
gruesome.
as a little puppet.
Uh-huh. You make him talk a little bit. Like, yeah.
Right in the middle of a battle.
Uh-huh. That was not the time. All right, Ryan.
19.
Nicely done. All right. Are you shooting the centaur or the little
Yeah,
guy?
the centaur.
Okay, gotcha.
2 plus 3, so 5.
All right. All right, and then he is up, and he is right next to Rachel. So he is going to kick you with his hooves.
That's
All of them?
nice. All 4. He's going to jump in the air just...
No, he
Do one of those
does
numbers.
jump in the
Like
air
a
and he like,
kangaroo.
Yeah, exactly.
yep. So, God, this thing hurts. Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I get a +2 for the shield in my armor class, so it's even.
Yeah, tie hits you. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yep. So that is 8 damage from the hoof.
That did not feel good.
What are you down to?
8.
Okay.
Yeah, she's beefy.
Yeah, she is. Jeez. That would have crippled the rest of us.
All right.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
would have one hit
Dragon.
point left.
So it's my turn. Okay, so who am I near then at this point?
At this point, you are about 10 feet from the centaur and the one remaining dude over there. And then, oh yeah, there are 2 guys engaged with you in melee. I forgot about them.
Okay, so I fight them then.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Okay. So I guess I'll use my hammer, which is a D8 plus 3.
Okay. And then roll your d20 to see if you hit them.
Oh, yeah, right. Hey, 20.
Oh,
Shit.
you need another one of these.
Sweet.
All right. So yeah, roll 2 d8s and then add 3.
So 9 plus 3, so 12.
Nice.
Correct. All right.
You screwed those guys out
Yeah.
of their good day they were having.
All right. So now we just have.
Sitting at home.
Yeah, they thought they were gonna have the weekend
Crossword
off, right?
puzzles. Maybe a little Jerry Springer.
Poor bastards.
Jerry.
All right. So
They're
we just
more of
have
extreme home makeover kind of guys. All right.
That
Well, they
makes
were
sense.
until they got turned into a fine
one
mist
guy
of
on
blood.
Rachel and one guy on Derek.
Dirty.
The guy on Rachel misses horribly.
Sweet.
The guy on Derek misses less horribly, but still misses. He got a freaking 17, which would have
Derek's
hit,
a tough one
like,
to hit.
anybody else.
That's our tank right there.
Yeah, right.
You should taunt him.
And then, back to the top. So, Nicole.
I think I'm gonna break out the crossbow now and
Dang. All right.
take.
You have a crossbow?
I
That's
do.
cool.
Yeah.
And take a hit at the what's the centaur or minotaur? What's making
Centaur.
Centaur. All right.
He's half horse because it's Broncos
Yeah.
thing.
That's
That's
yeah.
the joke, Nicole.
And do I roll
roll
d20
it,
this time to?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It's 12.
12.
And then
So 16, so that hits. So then roll your damage.
well, which is 1d6 plus 2. Let's go with this big one again.
Boom.
Yes.
6 again. I'm telling you, this thing's not weighted, I promise. Although it does say
Okay.
Vegas on it, so
So
who
8
knows?
damage. All right.
Did you know that Vegas dice are?
But not the way you want them to be.
Well, of course not.
All
It's the way
right,
they
Rachel.
want it to be.
Alright.
You're going to do it this time.
There's one little guy and the centaur right next to you.
I'm going after the dude who hoofed me.
All right.
This little guy, he's like, I can still get out of here with my life.
I got 10.
All right. And that's good enough with your +5 to hit him.
Okay.
So, yeah. So you roll your d8 and add 5.
3, 8.
He goes down.
Uh-oh, how do you want to do it?
Yeah.
How do you finish him?
I grab him by his giant forehead
Mm-hmm.
and I fatality his spine out.
I'm cool with it.
I like it. Do you hold it up?
Again.
Did you show it to Can she roll an intimidation check to see if she intimidates the other guy?
Again, I grab the spine and I use it as a puppet.
Okay.
I don't think spines work that way.
Yeah, I mean, roll an intimidation check with advantage. So that's that and another d20. Take
10
the highest,
for-
so add 1. That's an 11. So he's mostly just mad at you for killing his boss.
Yeah, you didn't intimidate him, but you
Yeah.
pissed him off.
Right.
Sweet.
We should
Ryan.
probably just kill
You
this
killed his boss and
guy.
like
Alright,
stuck
I'm
your
going
tongue
to
out at him.
Train my bow on the one remaining dude that's probably pissing his pants right now. 19.
That's a hit.
I can't believe we all survived.
Right? Not
I
only
don't know.
survived, but
This
we're
guy
doing
could
good.
be like, Neo and just take us all
True.
down. So
8.
All right.
or not.
I got it. We
Then there is one more guy on Derek.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah. But it's Derek's turn. So,
So I guess I will use my hammer.
all right. Wreck his face.
3.
All right. Roll a d4 and see if you get your bonus from Nicole's bless.
4.
So it's a 7, and your bonus is a +5, which is a 12, which is their armor class, and you hit.
Okay.
That
Finish him off
+4
there.
just-
Do it in a cool flourish.
Yeah.
So I need an 8.
Yeah.
2. Pathetic.
You
But
did
you
not
have a
finish him
bonus.
off with a cool flourish.
I have what?
You have a +3 to your damage.
Oh, so 5.
Yeah.
So you kiss him on the nose and he falls backward and dies.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So
Look, I've dealt a lot of damage. I'm tired.
he's actually not.
You
dead
should
yet.
know that he gets tired very
So-
quickly.
I do know.
Look.
All right, so he swings on Derek, and he misses.
Look, you're basically the Hawkeye of this operation.
I'm good with
okay?
that. I'm doing more damage than anybody.
And
so.
then you guys mop him up because you have an entire turn of just beating
Yeah.
on this dude with 4 HP left.
not much of a point before we're rolling
Yes.
through everything.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Okay, so what do we want to do now? We got the what?
Do we want to just kill this guy off?
Well, I mean, he's gonna be
Yes,
dead.
I want to run and do thunderclap
Okay.
on his
So
face. Why not?
you run up on him and you
Fuck. Yes.
thunderclap him. He
vaporize him.
fails his check, and so you do
Oh, yeah,
a
what
d6
is this?
damage.
5.
All right, he had
Roll
4
good.
HP left, so
Okay.
you thunderclap his face off.
Yeah.
So I go
Yeah.
grab the bomb and shove it down
the whole.
Peyton's open neck hole.
All right.
You are the.
Are you doing that with it in the backpack, or do I get my backpack back?
You get your backpack back.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Yeah,
I'm
we're
keeping
just-
it inside the pig, so It's like a turducken, only with horse and
Right.
pig and bomb.
Right.
That would ruin Thanksgiving.
That would be nasty Thanksgiving.
Make sure you stuff the entrails.
I don't know.
Pig in there.
Whatever. Next
Yeah,
Thanksgiving,
can you sew it up and make it look like
fixing
it's just
horse
sleeping?
and pig
Right.
and bomb.
Is that a sleight of hand roll that you have to do?
What
I
they
mean,
don't know is that the quail has been replaced with a bomb.
Oh, jeez. Worst
Fantastic.
Thanksgiving ever.
Fantastic.
Can you use your seamstress skills to sew it into him and make it look like he's sleeping? Like prop him up in a bed or something and be like,
I just want to say that I do miss having John Madden split open a turducken on live television with his bare hands.
The man's a national treasure.
The sport lost a little something when he retired. I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
okay, so we stuff it in the dead body. Are we leaving then?
Yeah.
Are we going to go get Steve on the way out?
Well, we probably should. I
Yeah.
mean,
What about that
We're
hobgoblin? He
gonna
didn't seem
rescue
too bad.
damsel Steve.
Do we have time to go?
We're leaving the hobgoblin.
What? He seemed like a nice
look,
enough
they're
guy.
prisoners. What if we let them loose and they try to loot us?
Yeah.
They're
No,
not
no,
gonna-
no.
Yeah.
We're
All right, whatever. You guys.
we're
are
leaving
I
the
kind of
prison.
want to take the prison guard, but he has a family, so
Oh,
whatever.
he's
no,
fine.
we leave him.
Yeah.
We're
We
taking
go.
damsel Steve.
We go get Steve.
Rachel carries him out over his shoulders.
So you guys get to Steve, and he's still kind of like packing stuff up.
I stay out because I'm really bloody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are nasty. You're still raging, probably too.
Yeah, you're just super angry.
Well, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I haven't taken any damage, so
But you did cave some people's skulls in with fucking Warhammer.
I'll leave the hammer outside.
Okay, well, we're both
Saying there's, like,
presentable.
there's
Yeah, I was
so
like 20 feet or 40
we're
feet away
good.
from the whole
We're like,
race.
Could you even
Yeah.
see the battle from where you
I did
were?
more damage than you, so yeah,
Ooh.
Did you though?
I did.
Did you though?
Actually, with his dragon breath, maybe not.
That's cheating because it's an AoE, but whatever.
Says the guy with a ranged weapon.
Dude, that's a ranged weapon.
All right.
I'm not complaining.
I'm outside.
Okay.
We're going to rescue
All right,
Steve.
and yeah.
So
Steve's,
Steve, how much time do you need to head on out of here?
Oh, you guys, you're ready already? You want to go now?
We're good.
Yeah.
We
We highly recommend that you come with us now.
You should
I see.
definitely
So
come to-
we're on a timer. You're saying?
I'm saying that there may be a timer involved. Yes,
the
Steve.
guards
All right,
the guards were not particularly thrilled that we went to the temple. So
I assumed they may not have been. Okay, yeah, I got the essentials. I was just packing up some extra shit, but yeah, let's go.
Let's do it.
All right,
Hit the road.
you got horses?
Yep.
Yep.
You got an extra, like
No.
two
No.
for my
No,
stuff
but
and
you
for
can.
me.
Wait, who's the lightest one?
well,
Probably
no,
me.
we don't need to because now we're not as much of a time
We
crunch.
gotta get
so-
out of the city far enough
Pretty
to where the bomb
fast.
isn't going to
but
blow
the
us up.
horses aren't in the city. The horses are outside
That's
of the
true,
city.
they're on the outskirts.
So
And
we'll
you got
just
like 6 hours before the bomb goes.
Well,
Yeah,
we
well-
can
we have
load
all
up
his
the
stuff.
horse.
yeah, we'll load his gear on the horses. We'll walk with the horses.
Maybe
Maybe
a
run.
horse.
Maybe like a light jog.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
suspicious.
Well, who cares? They're all going to be blown up anyway.
Not Steve.
Whatever.
Steve's gonna get filled in, I'm sure.
Yeah,
What's going on? He
right.
already knows.
But we need to
what's
get
going
out
on.
of the city and we have to get moving before
Yeah,
that
let's do
happens.
it.
So
All right. So you guys, you're able to pack up his stuff. You load up kind of an equal share on all 4 horses, so they're not too terribly burdened. And Steve rides tandem with the elf.
Wait, who's riding bitch in this case?
doesn't matter.
I think the elf always rides.
I disagree, but okay.
I need that to be a bumper sticker.
That's great.
Yeah, so you guys quickly move back to your village. At the appointed time, as you guys are escaping, you hear a very loud boom coming from
boom.
behind you.
Big
Bada
bada boom.
The shockwave hits a little bit after. It's not very strong, but you can still feel the whoosh as it passes you. And yeah,
We
it
all
was a-
have really pretty L'Oreal hair now.
yes, it's just whoosh.
Well, I was a wood elf, so I already had beautiful hair.
That's true.
Yeah.
and eyes that randomly turn to blue when it's
That's
convenient.
I want gray eyes. All right, and then yeah, you guys get back to the village where you are hailed as heroes.
And there was much rejoicing.
There's much
You
rejoicing.
Yay. It's only a model.
The superb owl itself descends from the heavens
and causes a frenzy, and everybody dies anyway.
Bestowing upon you the magical artifact of Vince Lombardi.
And free tickets to Disneyland.
And tickets to Disneyland. And maybe a Camaro. I don't know. You all also hit level 20, and congratulations.
That's a heck of an experience point bonus.
Yeah, right? Turns out killing Peyton Manning is worth a ton of money.
And getting Steve out alive.
Yeah.
I mean,
you made a friend. Yeah.
what was his feelings on everything once he found out?
He's actually pretty okay with it.
And he didn't really like that town anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like we've all grown as people.
He had his suspicions as to what you guys were up to when you came to him in the first place. And then he's like, if they're going to help me leave, I'll help them blow this place up.
That's great.
All right.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about your first D&D game, Ray?
I had a lot of fun. I really did.
It was a good time.
It was.
Yeah.
Brought back memories. I like doing this. Definitely make it a thing.
Yeah.
I should just always be a dragon. I think that's cool.
Or
Dragonborn are awesome, man.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, and actually, I was considering starting everybody out at level 5 or something, because you really don't get any of your super cool abilities until a little bit later. Paladins get spells, and then you can, instead of casting spells, you can channel the spell's energy into your weapon as a divine smite, and then
that's cool.
Just kill people with that. Rangers can get animal companions.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
that
would
would have been fun.
Cool. Yeah.
But if you start a campaign, I'll probably start a ranger so I can get an animal companion.
Fair enough.
Barbarians get even more wrecky and murderous.
And Ralphie.
Yeah. So there's
We need to watch that movie.
yeah, there's a thing where you move faster, so your speed increases by 10, and then you if you want to, you can always get advantage on your attack rolls, so you roll the 2d20s, but you also everybody who's attacking you gets 2d20s, so you're just attacking really recklessly and going nuts on people.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, and then clerics are some of the coolest freaking people in the game.
Especially a battle cleric.
Yeah.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Thank you, John.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For
Glad
DMing
you got
for
Your
us.
hard work and everything,
Yeah.
that was great.
Sure. I like doing this stuff.
Well, I guess that's probably it then for us. We'll stop our recording here. So, thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah.
But you guys want to plug your social media, right?
Well, do you have anything that
I do not.
You
I
don't?
have no internet presence beyond my personal Facebook.
Fair enough. Well, you know where to find us. We're at griddaily.com, and we have the Screen Heroes podcast, which now has a brand new Facebook page, which you can find at facebook.com/Screen Heroes podcast. And we have some exciting stuff going on starting this week. On Tuesday, we're launching a new web series called I Ship It, hosted by Ray. Ray, do you want to tell people what that's about?
Nope.
I'm excited.
Just tune in.
Just tune in.
Just
Okay.
tune in.
All right. And then we also have a relatively new Twitch channel where Ryan, for the most part, and Nicole and I have joined a little bit once in a while, where we are streaming video games live.
Right.
So far, we've done some PC stuff. We're going to do some console games coming up soon, too. And you can find that at twitch.tv/griddaily. Or you can actually go to the griddaily.com website, and we have a brand new Twitch page there where you can see all of our previously recorded live streams. You can check out the broadcasts. So check us out, and thanks for listening. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
All right, so that's it. That is the end of the second half of our Super Bowl themed Dungeons & Dragons campaign. Again, just a big thank you to John for being our dungeon master and creating the campaign, as well as our characters for us. It was a really great first experience for Ray and myself, and we're really looking forward to doing more of these activities, possibly even streaming them with some live video on Twitch. So we're definitely looking forward to that. Stay tuned, subscribe to our YouTube page. Don't forget to check us out at griddaily.com, and we hope you enjoyed it.